By the way, though, Dishes, does this actually fix the breathing a little bit, or is it more a, an actual software filter? Minimap, you suck. There we go. Where are you? You're in there, aren't you? Hello. Welcome back, Chub Dog.
Ah, so good to see you.
You've done some work in theater. Ah, then you... Yeah, I get that. Then you really need to do some good work on audio. Yeah, how well do you know Doo-Doo?
You and Doo-Doo know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Doo-Doo always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
It disperses. Yeah, I mean, that's the point of the pop filter, really, isn't it? Just to make sure that the breaths sidle away. I've been thinking about putting this thing on again. That's why I actually had it there, because in some of the clips of previous streams, I noticed the pops. I think the sibilants were a little bit tricky already, but really the pops were grating on me. What are we saying here? Division, the game's not impressive, but it's addicting like hell. Probably a bit on launch. Dark Zone's fun. I could see that. I mean, I have the same feeling for Diablo 3. I don't get why it's fun, but it's kind of fun.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voila.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Okay, good. Let's get going here. Cabaret is updated. Lovely. I want to help Dandelion get his cabaret going. But yeah, I can get that, Dishes. The breaths are always there at the start of the line. I mean, that's unavoidable though, isn't it? I had a lot of struggle with this microphone in trying to get it to work adequately, and I decided to end up just milking the mic, because whenever I hung it further away, I like that visually, because it means I don't have a mic in the camera here and something obscuring my face. But just the audio of it was worse. So I ended up getting it close to milk the mic, and yeah, even then I ended up trying to mix with the gain, etc., try and make sure that everything works out. And yeah, Halthor, I can get that. I like the aesthetics of the Division, so it looks interesting visually, but I don't know about the rest of it.
Ah, finally made it.
Aha!
Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit.
And I have to play the bad guy.
I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Ah. That's your plan? That's a pretty bad plan.
Are you
No
serious?
kidding, Dishes, no
That's your
kidding.
brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan
Hey
is
there,
better than
Yamato.
none.
Good to see you again. It's been a while, man.
Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andromask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Oh god, this is so bad.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Read from card.
Tremble, flaxen hair bench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
Are you kidding me?
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole, yeah.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
This is wonderful. Wait, how do I dodge? How do I? Oh, B. Okay, yeah.
You're better than I thought.
So I assume I'm supposed to lose, right? Wait, what?
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there!
Oh, Dandelion.
Turn on fire! What do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Oh, fine. I'll run off. I'll run off. Yamato, I have not played Torment yet. I can get a beta key because I backed it in a Kickstarter, but I kind of want to wait until it's out. And even then, I'm probably not going to play it on stream. It's too text heavy, I think, for a good stream. So yeah, sound being dynamic, but lighting is fairly straightforward. Yeah, I've heard that. A friend of mine does lighting for theater.
They must be.
Oh, I can get that shop talk. Yep. Headshot bonuses with mouse are just too easy to get. It's, yeah, although it is not even crimson. You've got a point there. It was more, well, I don't know. It's sort of purpley, but some kind of odd burgundy-esque.
You look familiar. What village are you from?
Willows. It's into the area 2 days later.
Sturgnum, really? Dandelion can die. Dandelion's amazing. Yeah, Numenera dishes, Numenera.
It's a material
You
world.
never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
You don't know how to give, you can't receive. Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, you got to have talent and character.
Doo-doo. Hey there, buddy.
How are things, Doo-doo?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful, but I can't complain. I'm in
Up
one
and down
piece,
to switch some
not
potions.
bound to
Okay.
a stake atop a pyre.
Hold D-pad up and down to switch potions and quick tap to use them. Okay, thanks, Chop Dog.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Yeah, how does it feel to be Caleb Mega?
Gotta admit, your manga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't
That's what
remind
makes
me.
him so great, Sir
Rather
Gnome.
disgusting.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After 2, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Yeah, what actually
Dude,
did happen
tell
between
me,
him being a
the
merchant
halfling
and...
Biberveld goes from being a
No.
prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants
Okay.
grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books.
That is
And
quite the
then
critique
the
of
ship
merchants.
full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to skeleton raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Take care of yourself, Doo-Doo.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
I think it's anything but straightforward, author.
You got to tell
Yeah,
him.
I can get that in you know, development terms, computer games.
drifter in from Temeria.
In theater terms, though, you know, once it's set up, it's fairly easy. You know, I haven't done that much of that myself, but I do know in theater terms, basically once you've got it set up properly, it's, you know, it's okay. It's done. You know, that's not going to change. But sound, every time that's going to be an issue. Every time you're going to have to retool the sound, tweak this, tweak that. Because the temperature of the room is a little bit different. People are sitting in different seats.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today,
Wait, what?
so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Yeah, what are our choices?
What are our choices?
If I get to decide.
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice. as soon as we arrive.
Boudoir.
Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
Theatre.
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Cabaret is theatre of a kind. The decor should be theatrical. Boudoir style, a better fit for the cabaret. Or have her decide. I'm thinking that Dandelion might want the boudoir style, but I'm going for theatre.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect that.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Oh, that is absolutely the case, Dishes.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since
Nice.
Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. You'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Yep. So yeah, what you're saying there, Dishes, you don't feel like most people parse as long as it's close enough to write. I think that is so true. You get, wow, now that I'm seeing myself, I am now completely hidden behind that pop filter. Not quite sure if I'm a fan of that one. But yeah, replace the sword. Wait, do we have the wrong sword? Okay, fine, well, I'll have a look at that in a moment. But yeah, what Dishes is saying, parsing that kind of difference, most people don't actually notice. And I know that from typesetting and doing layout, where most people will not notice layout unless you've been trained to see it. I can look at a page and immediately I will see how many spaces are between individual words, what the exact distance is between certain sentences, and whether any of that is inconsistent, whether there's a comma in the wrong place, just whether letters are closer to other letters than they should be. Just the smallest thing just pops out at you, but it only happens when you know what you're looking for. And I've had to explain this to people who didn't. They just didn't get it. But okay. Dandelion, a rationalist? You know what? I think so too. I think secretly Dandelion's a rationalist.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Okay, yeah, I probably still, you mentioned the sword. I probably have the fake sword. Yep. There we go, Griffin steel sword. I should move to a merchant soon. So Dandelion is probably still in bed with that one lady, huh?
Where you going?
Your coin.
Sir Gnome, you have not read the books, have you?
What do you seek?
Because Dandelion is such a bro. Such a bro.
No evidence.
Think that interest becomes
I'm thinking maybe...
God, let even you.
I think I'm going to have to play around with the microphone settings. I think I'm going to have to angle it towards me a little bit and then get the pop filter on top. Because otherwise we're going to get this huge me hiding behind a microphone experience here.
Polly, everything all right?
Yes!
Lovely natural surroundings.
Biostrophic trying to down my man.
Polly, everything all right?
Oh, lovely.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
You don't know how to read?
Hold on.
Yep.
What are you
that
doing
makes,
here?
That makes it very
We were
difficult,
gonna meet
doesn't
at the
it?
Rosemary.
We were.
So I knew you
but
just
didn't
memorized
show.
all the lines of Final
Priscilla
Fantasy.
started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Yeah, how do you know about the spare key down the
How
line?
would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I
Whoa.
never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Witcher Senses is left trigger.
Find anything?
Yeah, right next to you, buddy. The giant obvious rock.
Not here.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
The key.
Well, this is gonna be a boxing match, isn't it? F5. Hello.
Whoa, what the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the f... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Yeah, let him explain.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this
Oh
another
yeah,
way.
dishes exactly. I didn't like the
Alright.
medallion system that
So-
much.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite.
And yeah,
have an open
absolutely,
mind.
Hothor. It's much more of a
You said
deep
that?
character in this one.
Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous.
That
Polly's
accent.
not going anywhere.
Brothels. That dandelion finish.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
Look at that
And
face.
fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Yeah, this is exactly. The witch's
Well,
sense is
I'm
more
off.
the idea
I'll
that
catch up
witches
to you.
have heightened senses. I like that.
Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Yeah, you handled it well, actually.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlex. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Yeah, who is Rodlek?
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Yep, I'll get those.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
Sure.
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Dishes. Lisa Leatherscrap shouldn't respond to a magic medallion, and but also the idea that witches have heightened senses because of all those mutations. I particularly like the bits where he tracks something by smell. You know, we have those little scent clouds in the air. That seems to me very, you know, witchery as well. Or at least it really fits the world and the atmosphere. I like, by the way, if you look at these strumpets, that they fit the surroundings as well. This one's just pretty much in rags, whereas in the fancier bits of the city, they'll have better outfits as well. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so where is this Rotlick?
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Wait, how are we around the corner here?
What's going on here?
We'll soul this then. Ah, hello, hello. Oh.
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Hey, that's interesting. Saying, fun fact, Henri Rodlick is a reference to popular French artist Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. He was well known for his work designing cabaret posters. Oh, and his famous Moulin Rouge poster at some point. That's cool. Lautrec is actually a pretty nice region there as well. Particularly, get the garlic from there. That is good stuff. Yeah, I can't let you steal from him.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall
Exactly,
asking
Dishes,
your
exactly.
permission. Get him, Fred!
Okay, so B is dodge. What is parry? Is left. Okay. Wow, I'm having to practice so much now. No, 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 no. Wait, why am I dodging that direction? That makes no sense.
Don't know how much Rotlick owes you, but everything in this
I wanted
house
to
is
dodge to the
mine.
left, but for some reason he dodged in
Wanna
that
get something back?
direction.
Try the Vagelbud estate. Rotlick's losing his last crowns at the races, I wager. Now get the hell out of here.
Wait, what? Okay, yeah, this is very different with a controller than it is with mouse and keyboard.
I tell you, this city will devour itself.
That's a pity, though.
What's this tripe now, Frank? It's not tripe, it's wisdom.
No loitering round here. No lollygagging.
No loitering, no lollygagging. Check, check. No prehensilizing.
The great Erasmus Vagelbud Memorial Derby.
Wait a minute. Isn't there a... No, wait, there was a bookshop here somewhere. But I also had a pile of...
First, I thought it was jest, but then yesterday was imp sunglasses from the land's already taken.
Yeah, no, I was thinking I had a pile of swords and such to sell. And I thought, there we go, that there was an armor somewhere. Hello?
Top-notch swords.
Dodges with directional as opposed to camera. Oh, okay, so that is different from
Show me
keyboard
what
then.
you have in stock.
That explains why that went so horribly. Oh, the Emmentaler. I absolutely do not accidentally want to sell that one. Yeah, I think I can sell that anyway. Well, that one. I think I need to compare left trigger. Yeah, that one I need to equip. Can I equip it from here? No. Okay. Fine. Is there anything else that I can adequately sell over here? Oh yes, the shackles. Okay, that's good.
So long.
There we go. Okay. Rodlek in the Vagelbud's estate. But yeah, I quite like the amount of references in this game. I mean, academically, I'm interested in medievalisms in any case, which is the way that references to actual histories and actual Middle Ages, for instance, are reworked and presented in later media, and that is sort of an example of it. Obviously, Lautrec is a little bit later than that, but it works via the same process. What is going on here? Just a random refugee. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do first though? Before I continue, I actually just want to go a little bit into the wild here, and fight some random encounters. The reason is I need to learn how to use a controller for this. Yeah, A mount. There we go.
Faster.
Hold for the canter. Do I do that twice for... Oh, I cantered it here. Right. Because if I get into a fight in this quest, I will likely die because I just don't know how to do this.
Whom is a root selling you lot?
Now. Also, let's try the world map. Where am I going in total? That is quite a while away. Perfect. That allows me to, well, let's go over there.